Howdy folks, and welcome to Brain Rotters. So as we're all talking about Hawkeye Episode 2 and Hawkeye Episode 1, let's talk about the fact that we've already had the opportunity to see the Hawkeye Episode 3 first look, and even before Episode 1 even came out. Stay with me, I'm breaking it all down. So here's what I'm talking about. Before the series premiered on Disney Plus Day, a special look for Hawkeye premiered, which showed a car chase scene between Kate, Hawkeye, and the Tracksuit Mafia, as well as some other footage. Now, as to why I'm confident that what we got on Disney Plus Day is from Hawkeye Episode 3, well, there's quite a few hints to give this impression. First, we see Kate and Hawkeye are wearing the same wardrobes from the ending of Episode 2. Second, the building that's shrouded in newspapers around the windows is the same building from Episode 2. You can even see the pink pony from Episode 2's ending right here. Since I've proved myself, let's talk about the first look then. First, it seems like Episode 3 will be picking up in the morning time. As to how Hawkeye and Kate make their escape, I think it's going to be Hawkeye that gets them out of there, because remember in Episode 2, he wanted to be captured. In fact, he went in with a plan that he described to his wife as catch and release, so he's done it before, so we'll see how Hawkeye gets the pair loose. Next, in this trailer scene here of Kate and Hawkeye at the diner likely takes place after the car chase, even seeing the way they escape through jumping off the bridge and grapple arrowing onto the train after the car chase. The trailer captures the idea of this conversation being that Kate expresses the wide-eyed young adult passion, and Hawkeye is the realist who's lived the vigilante life as someone with no powers, and he's already feeling the toll with gradually becoming more and more deaf. And you can see just how badly he wants to retire, to just be with his family, just saying that he is no role model, and Kate just keeps pressing and pressing and pressing. That's why I think Episode 3 is where Hawkeye will begin to start really apprenticing Kate, really start taking her under his wing, like he does in the Matt Fraction comic that this show is based off of. We even see in some of the trailers he's showing her how to make trick arrows. So this upcoming episode is going to be very important for developing their teamwork and bond in the show. Kate even saying we're in this together, and Hawkeye reluctantly agrees, which is development made from the Episode 2 conflict where Hawkeye tried to further himself from Kate. So there's already a difference being made here. Hey, you made this far, you might as well subscribe if you're new, as well as hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss another video just like this one. Some small Easter eggs include the addition of KB Toys being the store abandoned in New York. This isn't actually a Marvel Easter egg. KB Toys stopped operations in 2009, so it can be said that whatever gang leader is in charge of the Tracksuit Mafia has been using these out-of-business toy stores as their base of operations. Now, do I think it's Echo from the ending of Episode 2? No, I don't think she's the leader. She's Kingpin's daughter in the comics, and Kingpin is rumored to be appearing in the show, so I think he's the more big bad at play here. Or in the Marvel comic that this show is based off of, the Clown was the big bad, the gang leader, so it's safe to say that the Clown could be behind it, considering the connections clowns have to toys and such, or maybe it's just an Easter egg to that. We have yet to find out. Kate calls it the plunger arrow, but the arrow that Hawkeye has here is actually called the suction tip arrow from the comics. I think it's really cool that they made the arrow look almost like exactly like its comic book form. Very great attention to detail there. Even the acid arrow comes into play here. Notice how the green vial of acid rests in the middle of the arrowhead, just like its comic book form. From the looks of the gangs here and the smoke on the bridge, it looks like Hawkeye creates quite the amount of wreckage and carnage by just being in the car. Pretty cool how we get to see him in his element here. As per Episode 3's trailer, that's usually something that Marvel drops the day before the episode's premiere, and they have been doing this for every show that they've done thus far, so expect a full-blown Episode 3 trailer on Tuesday, and you can find it on Marvel Studios' Instagram, but check that out on Tuesday. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. And thank you all again very much for the massive support recently. We are a growing channel, so please be sure to subscribe and be a part of our history. Thanks all. Take care.